Hello and welcome to Folkestone Driving. Here we are just outside the Folkestone Driving Test Centre on a very wet afternoon. Wipers going across there. Let's take a drive up to Capel of Ferne and see what happens. At the end of this road we will turn left. Mirrors are safe. Here, big car coming along. There we go. Also might notice that the daylight is fading as well, so we're going to start to see some headlights and tail lights that we haven't seen on previous videos in the clear blue skies and sunshine. The road is wet, although no standing water. The roundabout will go first exit left onto Castle Hill Avenue. There's a cyclist that's going past there. That's worth noting because we will catch him up quite quickly on the new road. And off we go. Where's that cyclist gone? I think he's just jumped onto the path he has. Castle Hill Avenue. Onto the roundabout at the bottom of Castle Hill Avenue, or the top, depends on which way you're coming from. We will take the second exit straight ahead. Left hand lane, no signals. Checking all the mirrors and find out who's where. Let's come and take left hand lane properly. Onto Folkestone Central train station. We've got a roundabout coming up just after the bridge, and we've got some zebra crossings. We've now got two zebra crossings coming up. The first one's clear. The bus is indicating into the left and people are still getting on the bus, so it was safe to go past. The second bus is showing no signs of moving, but it is blocking the visibility of the zebra crossing, so let's go slowly. And there's someone crossing. All clear on that one. The roundabout will go right, second exit. Mirrors are all okay. Now this roundabout has been newly reopened after extensive roadworks, and they have now put a zebra crossing on the exit, so be careful coming off here. And there is the zebra crossing, which looks like it's nice and clear at the moment. We go past Radnor Park, going down towards Pavilion Road. We are approaching another zebra crossing. Lots of zebra crossing near the park. The zebra crossing has got, you might see there, an island in the middle of the zebra crossing, which makes it two separate crossings. So once your half of that crossing is free and safe, you may carry on. If the zebra crossing has no island in the middle, it's one crossing, and the entire road, all lanes, both directions must be clear before you proceed. Once these traffic lights do go green, we'll be going straight ahead, keeping the tyres of the vehicle in front in my view. So these traffic lights here, for those that might know, might not know, Pavilion Road is joining up now with the bottom of Park Farm, which is onto the left here. There is 3 schools on that road, and the time right now is 3 in the afternoon, so that's why the traffic is a little bit heavier, and that's why we're going to do this one here. Got a bit more traffic on the roads. Good idea to keep an eye on your mirrors at all times of driving, but especially when there could be more people crossing the road, push bikes, cars, maybe parking in different places than normal. onto Pavilion Road. It's a one-way street. You might see either all the cars that are parked are facing the same way, or the blue signs with white arrows. Into the left-hand lane with the mirror. Don't have to signal at the moment, you don't want to. If you did cross with the white lines, you would have to signal crossing before it, just a mirror check. Around the corner onto Blackball Road. A few parked cars on the left-hand side as we come up here. Keep an eye on the gap, ignore the white lines. You're going to have to go over the white line here because the parked cars on the left are pushing you over. So just take it easy. Traffic lights up ahead are green, and that's outside another primary school. On we go. And although we are on the same road, we haven't left the road. The road name has now changed from Blackball Road to Canterbury Road. Out on the left there, the wheels are stopped, so we're safe. And as we go towards the top end of Canterbury Road, there's a roundabout. We'll start seeing a green signpost on the left hand side soon. And on that signpost we are looking for Folkestone Harbour, Capel of Ferne, which is the third exit on the right hand side. So we're going to want the right hand lane, checking the mirrors, signals on. It's just not quite wide enough for me to get through that there, so I'm just going to sit on the right hand side of the lane. And I've got signals going, but my road position will also tell the cars behind what I am intending to do. And now cars have moved over a little bit, which will allow me to carry on with the right hand lane. All clear. Enter right, stay right, exit 3, 1, 2. Coming up to number 3, mirrors and the signals. And off we go onto Hill Road. Looks like a dual carriageway, catches a lot of people out this one. It's still a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. We had no notification of the speed limit change since leaving the 30-mile-an-hour zone, so the 30-mile-an-hour zone continues. Signpost on the left there, the green one, Capel of Ferne, straight ahead. Up to the roundabout, nice and open this one. We can see from quite far back what's going on. Enter left, stay left, and up the hill to Capel of Ferne. And now we have a speed limit change. Warning signpost up here saying the road will narrow. Reminder it's still at 40. Warning signpost saying that there's two-way traffic coming up with no barrier in the middle. The white lines are about to get longer. That indicates more hazards on the road. Just take a bit of extra care. As you can see, wipers are going every now and again, so it's raining, not too much, so the road is still wet. More warning signs. There you go, the top of the hill. We're now going along the cliffs at Capel of Ferne. So with these wet roads, we're looking to keep a longer distance between us and the car in front, or the vehicle in front. Could be any car, vehicle, van, lorry. On the dry roads, it's a 2-second rule. On the wet roads, for those that have done your theory or just happen to know anyway, it's a 4-second gap from you and the vehicle in front. Most cars now have their lights on. The sun hasn't set yet, so we don't have to have them on. Just a little bit before sunset, the lights should be going on. Most cars these days have got automatic light sensors anyway. They pop on when the light becomes a little bit faded. Always a good idea to consider lights on a day like today. Visibility may not be great, it might be a bit grey and gloomy. It might be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Why do I put lights on then? I can see where I'm going. But at those sort of times, have a think about, can people see you? Bus on the right hand side, picking up passengers, car coming out. Let's just slow down to let that car go through. And on we go. That'd be worth a click on your hazard perception test. White car in front, pulled out from the right hand side. Didn't cause me to change my speed or my direction. That's completely fine. Just past these 2 blue vehicles on the left, we have a speed limit change. That's now telling you national speed limit on a single carriageway is 60. Increasing the speed, but still mindful that the road is wet. Cars in front have got the same idea also, I think. So it's a 60-mile-an-hour road. Currently doing just over 47 miles an hour, 48 miles an hour, and those cars aren't disappearing into the distance, so everyone's keeping back a little bit on their speed. Going downhill, brake lights up ahead, so if they're braking, it's a good chance I should be braking too, or at least coming off the power. They saw what was around the corner before me, so what did they see? Around the next corner is a roundabout, no signpost here. There was a signpost, but Mother Nature took it down. It's not been replaced. At this roundabout, we will go left, first exit. It's quite a sharp one, and this will take you onto the dual carriageway back to Folkestone. There we go, round the corner and back up the hill. You can see the road is still nice and wet here. Mirrors to the right, the signals on to the right, increase that speed. Let's get ready to join the dual carriageway. Not too much traffic, it looks like there'll be no issues coming out. Is it okay? Quick blind spot, it's all okay. And we're just going to stay back from that lorry. Lane 2 is clear, mirrors and signals. And off we go. Lane number 2, there's nothing in lane number 1 that we're catching, so it's time to come back over. We've got a good distance from that lorry, now way behind us. Up ahead there's a car going under a bridge. I've been keeping 4 seconds back from that car, so after that shadow there it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shadow. There we go. So trying to work out how far away you are from the vehicle in front, maybe use a shadow from a bridge, a signpost, maybe they've passed a telephone box. Any sort of marker on the road that you can identify, count how many seconds it is between them passing it and you passing it. Nice and clear in the dual carriageway, we like that. off the next exit. So for those that might have seen any of the YouTube shorts that are on this channel, there was one about stud colours. You might recognise the next signpost around the corner. So I want to leave the dual carriageway. This also happened to be the same on motorways. Have a look at the signpost, and in the bottom right hand corner tells you how far away that junction is, half a mile away. I'll stay in this lane. Haven't got time to go out and back in again if I wanted to overtake a slow moving vehicle. And now I'm looking for those countdown signposts, 3, 2, 1. That will mark out in hundreds of yards how far away the junction is. There we go, 300 yards, left mirror check. 200 yards, left signals on. 100 yards. A repeat of the junction signpost, keeping your speed consistent. There's the arrow, there's the give way line to leave, and now you can drop your speed in preparation for the roundabout, which usually is at every exit of dual carriageways and motorways. We want Canterbury Folkestone, signpost there says second exit straight ahead, left hand lane, no signals, and this is the roundabout that goes on to Alcombe Valley if you didn't turn left. All clear, second exit, 1, mirrors, signals, exit. At the end of this short road we shall be turning left. Just before the junction, just there, we see the speed limit will change to 50. So on the new road we've got a new speed limit. Car door opening. So now we go down the hill, back down to Canterbury Road. Lots of brake lights and a car in front. If that car in front is a manual car, to save their brakes they can always put it into a lower gear. That will save you from having brake fade. Brake fade is when your brakes get overheated and they do not work. As you get towards the bottom of steep hills, you might see a signpost on the left, sometimes the right, usually on the left, saying now check your brakes. There's one there, warning, try your brakes. So if you have got brake fade and nothing's happening, you've got a bit of time to figure it out, work out a solution. How am I going to slow this car down with no brakes? On the signpost roundabout, second exit straight ahead. Did have brake fade and you're in a bit of trouble, you might see the gravel just in front of you there. There's your gravel trap, and that will get your car nice and stopped and sunk in that gravel. Recovery truck needed. Maybe some new tyres as well. Canterbury Road, we've just done a big loop here. Safe. White car possibly coming out here. There we go. Click on it has a perception. What's the second one doing? Staying still. When you get somebody pulling out of a junction, they've obviously had a look at the risk. They decided whether or not they're going to take that risk. It could be a big risk. It might be a low risk. What I've found I do after a little bit of time driving is I then look at the car potentially that could be behind the car that's pulled out. So the second car or the second vehicle, that potentially is the one you could hit. If they follow the first car without checking, that could be the one that you hit. Road is turned into Blackwall Road. 2, and we will go in the right hand lane. Mirrors are okay, the signals are ticking away. On we go. Round the corner, some traffic lights. At the traffic lights we will go left, first exit. Following the signpost to Hastings, green signpost there. Around the corner. Back down towards Radnor Park. Just in front of the car, turning right is a zebra crossing. I can see the right hand side. The crossing is clear, but I can't see the left side because of the car in front. I'm reluctant to go around this car because there are 2 cars pulling out the junctions just there. Zebra crossing is clear. To the roundabout. Now the roundabout here has got a different shape to what the signpost is telling us, but the signpost is the law. Hastings on that green signpost is telling us it's first exit left. So like that car in front is doing, we will signal. Zebra crossing on the approach, no island in the middle, so it's one continuous crossing. The roundabout we will go left. Now it's not a strictly left physically, it's more of a straight ahead. The signpost said left, so we should signal left. Zebra crossing up ahead. Keeping an eye on who's in the path, who else might want to cross as I'm stopped. Mirrors left and right are safe, rear view mirror is safe also, and on we go. Second zebra crossing around the corner. Roundabout, we will go right, third exit. Mirrors are safe. Enter right, stay right, exit 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll take the next road to the left. Mirrors are okay, nice and safe. In we go. Back onto Junctions Road. Park cars in lots of different places. Keeping a good eye out. To the next road, to the left. Trinity Road. Back where we started from, and that was a quick trip down to Capel and Ferne back, and I hope that was helpful.